added me a gauge back here where I can keep track of it just looking back, and it's connected right here at the junction box on this side of the batteries right before the wires go to the amplifiers. That's solid, I think. My big alternator is charging at 14, 8, 9, and 15, right at 15 volts. And right now we got 2 lights on the battery deal. And my other alternator, my Chevy alternator, or my 300 amp, the one that's hooked up on the stock wiring, is charging on at 14.2. So I got both voltages displayed. I put this one back here because I can see this one from outside. I can see it from up there when I'm outside. I can look through there and see it, and also see it from in here. And I just like the location. I know it on the dash would be cool, which I may end up putting one up there also, but I like having this one right here. So we're not pulling out the multimeter and measuring the bank all the time. I can just look over here and see what the measurement is. And that gauge checks out with the within about a tenth. It's always within about a tenth of the actual voltage, so that's close enough. The other light over there kind of was flickering just the tiniest bit. I think it still is. Yeah, just the tiniest bit. But I'm not sure what the lights mean. I'm gonna have to look that up. But the AC back here also blows out right here out of this hole, and it's blowing out hard. So when this seat is in the upright position, especially, this AC is getting forced across that bank. So that's a good thing. It can't be nothing bad about that. Keeping them cells cool whenever it's rocking and rolling. So I'm pleased with this so far. Everything is just kind of in test mode. I haven't put it to work, hard work yet. So I'm letting this battery get built up before I drop the hammer on it real hard, because I don't have a charger other than this Tahoe. And I'm giving it time to get it a charge built up. Driving it around very low, listening to music, listening to my, my chill out music, kind of low, so I'm not putting any strain on the system, and letting that sucker build up a charge and get deeply charged. This Sunday, this coming Sunday, whatever date that is, the 15th or 17th or 16th, whatever it is, of July, we're going to be over at Carmel Car Audio here in Springfield, Missouri, and I'll be probably doing some demos, a few. I'll be maybe competing, depending on how things are going. If I'm having electrical problems or whatever, then I probably won't, but I am going to be out there shooting video for the YouTube, so we'll see how it goes. We will see how it goes. Alright, now we got, you guys couldn't even see that, but yeah, there we go. You see we got a little flash there and a little flash there. You guys know what that means, let me know. We're still sitting at 15 volts. That's awesome. Alright guys, I'm going to try running the frequency generator and see what happens to the voltage here and see how well we do. It's just going to give me a solid tone. That is pretty intense. Right back up. I'm not sure if the voltage should drop that much, but like I said, I'm still figuring this all out. It doesn't ever drop below the mid-12s, but it'll get down to the mid-12s pretty fast. So I'm not really sure what's going on with that. 14.7. That was burp volume, but it wasn't my number. So let's bump it up to about 36. I think this is where I'm we're back up to 14.6. I'll rev it up a little bit and see if that helps. About 2K. That was pretty solid. It stayed at 12 in the mid 12s. I believe this is where I'm generating my best numbers at. That was full power there for a second. I'm gonna go up to like 39, see what that does. Rev it up. Around 2K. Alright, let's see what happens on this 31 to 45 sweep. So after all that cutting up, we're back at 14.3, and the bars are literally cold. They're not even warm, and I can even reach through here and touch the subwoofer coils, and I can feel that they're just slightly warm, like like I don't even know, it's not even warm, it's like just warmer than my skin. They're not even remotely close. So can't do any hair tricks yet, but yeah, we can make some thunder. So charging system seems to be working pretty good. Get that other red light on. I'm not entirely sure about the one of my alternators, but everything seems to be working, so I don't know. We'll see. But there was a little stress test. I hadn't done one yet, and everything seems to be rebounding really nicely. Subs are nice and cool. The bars are nice and cold. They're literally cold to touch. They're not even, they're like they've been in the house in the AC for, well, they technically are. They're back there in front of that AC vent, and they're cold. So got a whole bunch of wire up here in the front seat. But yeah, we're doing good. I'm very happy about that. At some point, I had a little bit of belt slippage. You can see a little bit of black right there. I think that was before I put this alternator on. And got the right size belt. I had a little bit of belt slippage. As you'll notice, there's none around this one. It's totally clean. And it would be on both of them. So everything's working good in that regard.